Male and female reproductive. Male reproductive system. Ang organ, a part of the body that performs a specific function. Ankosh testis, male reproductive gland that produces sperm and hormones. Shukranu sperm, male reproductive cell. Ugarbhasha epididymis, a coiled tube where sperm matures and is stored. Vrishan scrotum, the pouch of skin containing the testicles. Penis, the external male reproductive organ. Prajanan nali vas deferens, the duct that carries sperm from the epididymis to the ejaculatory duct. Seminal vesicle, glands that secrete a fluid component of semen. Prostate gland, a gland that produces fluid that nourishes and transports sperm. Yonic urethra, the duct through which urine and semen are expelled from the body. Skhalan ejaculation, the release of semen from the penis. Garbhadhan fertilization, the process by which sperm and egg unite. Skhalan ki matra, semen volume, the amount of fluid released during ejaculation. Hormone, chemical substances that regulate various body functions. Testosterone, the primary male sex hormone. Stambhan erection, the process by which the penis becomes firm and enlarged. Libido, the sex drive or desire for sexual activity. Prajanan reproduction, the biological process of producing offspring. Purush napunsakta, male impotence, the inability to achieve or maintain an erection. Andanu spermatogenesis, the process of sperm production. Female reproductive system. Andashay ovary, female reproductive gland that produces eggs and hormones. Andanu ovum, the female reproductive cell. Garbhashay uterus, the hollow organ where a fertilized egg develops. Fallopian tube, the tube through which eggs travel from the ovaries to the uterus. Yoni vagina, the muscular tube leading from the external genitals to the uterus. Masik dharm, menstruation, the monthly shedding of the uterine lining. Hormone estrogen, the primary female sex hormone. Progesterone, a hormone involved in regulating the menstrual cycle in pregnancy. Garbhadharan, conception, the process of becoming pregnant. Garbhapat, abortion, the termination of a pregnancy. Mahilaon ki napunsakta, female impotence, the inability to achieve sexual arousal. Follicle, a small sac in the ovary that contains an immature egg. Ovulation, the release of an egg from the ovary. Shroni pelvis, the bony structure at the base of the spine. Perineum, the area between the anus and the genitals. Garbhkal, gestation, the period of development of an embryo or fetus in the womb. Pregnancy, the condition of carrying a developing embryo or fetus. Syndrome, premenstrual syndrome, PMS, a group of symptoms related to the menstrual cycle. Garbhnirodhak, contraceptive, a method, a device used to prevent pregnancy. Pap smear, a test used to screen for cervical cancer. Shared vocabulary. Garbhadharan, fertilization, the process by which a sperm unites with an ovum. Gene, the basic unit of heredity in a living organism. Punkti, a gamete, a mature sexual reproductive cell, sperm or ovum. Sankraman, infection, the invasion of the body by pathogenic organisms. Samanya Jananang, genitalia, the external and internal organs of reproduction. Naitikta, morality, principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong behavior. Samvedanshilta, sensitivity, the quality of being sensitive to touch or stimulation. Avshisht, residual, remaining after the mere part has been taken or dealt with. Sharirik sambandh, intercourse, the physical act of sexual procreation. Jaivik Chakra biological cycle, the periodic sequence of events in living organisms. Lakshan symptom, a physical or mental feature that indicates a condition or disease. Poshan nutrition, the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for health and growth. Pratirodh immunity, the ability of an organism to resist infection or disease. Protein, essential macromolecules for building and repairing tissues. Vasa fat, a source of energy and essential fatty acids. Carbohydrate, a primary source of energy for the body. Vitamin, organic compounds essential for normal growth and nutrition. Mineral, inorganic substances required for various bodily functions. Swasthya health, the state of being free from illness or injury. Jivitashilta viability, the ability of a cell or organism to survive and develop. Related processes and conditions. Prajanan Chikitsa reproductive medicine, the branch of medicine that deals with the diagnosis and treatment of reproductive issues. Naitik Mudde ethical issues, questions about what is right or wrong in the context of reproductive health. Prajanan Swasthya reproductive health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being in all matters related to the reproductive system. Laingik Shiksha sex education, instruction on issues relating to human sexuality. Yaun Sancharit Rog, sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, infections transmitted through sexual contact. Anubandh contraction, the tightening of muscles during labor. Avastha condition, a state of health or fitness. Sambhog copulation, the act of sexual intercourse. Samvidhan constitution, the physical structure of an organism. Prabhav impact, the effect of one thing on another. Parivarik Yojana family planning, the practice of controlling the number and spacing of children. Suraksha safety, the condition of being protected from or unlikely to cause danger. Avriti frequency, the rate at which something occurs over a particular period. Prashikshan training, the action of teaching a person a particular skill or type of behavior. Janm birth, the act or process of being born. Navjat neonate, a newborn child or mammal. Poshaniyata nutritional value, the amount of nutrients in food. Samanya swasthya general health, the overall condition of a person's physical and mental well-being. Mahatva significance, the quality of being worthy of attention. Importance. Avdhi duration, the time during which something continues. Hormones and cycles. Hormonal santulan, hormonal balance, the equilibrium of hormones in the body. Avdhi cycle, the regular sequence of events in biological processes. Ovulation ovulatory, related to the release of eggs from the ovary. Period menstrual cycle, the regular natural change that occurs in the female reproductive system. Raktasrav bleeding, the loss of blood from the circulatory system. Garbhashay Sankuchan uterine contraction, the tightening of the uterine muscles during labor. Vrishan hormone testicular hormone, hormones produced by the testes. Andano Vikas oocyte development, the maturation of the ovum. Samaybadhata timing, the choice of the best time to conceive. Garbhnirodhak upay contraceptive methods. Human physiology related vocabulary. Basic concepts. Sharirik Rachna anatomy, the study of the structure of the body. Physiology, the study of how the body and its parts function. Snayu nerve, a bundle of fibers transmitting impulses of sensation and motion. Utak tissue, a group of cells working together to perform a specific function. Ang organ, a part of the body with a specific function. System, a group of organs that work together for a common purpose. Koshika cell, the basic structural unit of living organisms. Anu molecule, a group of atoms bonded together. Jivanu bacteria, single-celled microorganisms that can be beneficial or harmful. Sukshamjeev microorganism, a microscopic organism including bacteria, viruses and fungi. Body systems. Parisancharan Pranali circulatory system, the system that circulates blood and lymph through the body. Shwasan Pranali respiratory system, the system responsible for breathing and gas exchange. Pachan Pranali digestive system, the system that breaks down food into nutrients. Peshi Pranali muscular system, the system that enables movement through muscle contractions. Haddi Pranali skeletal system, the framework of bones and cartilage supporting the body. Tantrika Pranali nervous system, the network of nerve cells and fibers that transmits nerve impulses. Antahsravi Pranali endocrine system, the system of glands that produce hormones regulating metabolism, growth and development. Pratiraksha Pranali immune system, the body's defense against infectious organisms and other invaders. Twacha Pranali integumentary system, the system that includes skin, hair, nails and associated glands. Prajanan Pranali reproductive system, the system involved in producing offspring. Cellular and molecular physiology. Mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell producing energy. Ribosome, the site of protein synthesis in the cell. Nucleus, the control center of a cell containing genetic material. Plasma, plasma membrane, the boundary of the cell that controls movement in and out. DNA, the molecule carrying genetic information. RNA, the molecule involved in protein synthesis. Enzyme, a protein that speeds up biochemical reactions. Hormone, a signaling molecule produced by glands in the body. Glucose, a simple sugar that is an important energy source. Phospholipid, a lipid molecule that forms the cell membrane. Muscular and skeletal system. Maspeshi muscle, a tissue that can contract to produce movement. Striated maspeshi, striated muscle tissue with a striped appearance, involved in voluntary movement. Sapat maspeshi, smooth muscle, involuntary muscle found in the walls of organs. Haddi bone, the rigid organ that constitutes part of the vertebrate skeleton. Sayukt joint, the location where two bones meet. Ligament, a fibrous connective tissue that connects bones to other bones. Tendon, a flexible but inelastic cord of strong tissue that connects muscles to bones. Ghutna knee, the joint between the thigh and lower leg. Kandha shoulder, the joint connecting the arm to the torso. Rear spine, the series of vertebrae extending from the skull to the lower back. Nervous system. Mastishk brain, the organ of thought and coordination of body functions. Rear ki haddi spinal cord, the bundle of nerves running down the back connected to the brain. Tantrika neuron, a nerve cell that transmits impulses. Snayu tantu nerve fiber, a long projection of a neuron that conducts electrical impulses. Sansarg synapse, the junction between two nerve cells. Pratisamvedan reflex, an involuntary response to a stimulus. Nishedh inhibition, the process of restraining or preventing a physiological process. Uttejna stimulation, the action of raising levels of physiological or nervous activity. Hormonal pratikriya, hormonal response, the body's reaction regulated by hormones. Kendriya Tantrika Pranali central nervous system, the part of the nervous system that consists of the brain and spinal cord. Endocrine system. Thyroid, a gland that regulates metabolism through hormone production. Adhivrika Granthi adrenal gland, glands that produce hormones involved in stress response. Pituitary Granthi pituitary gland, the master gland controlling other endocrine glands. Pancreas, an organ that produces digestive enzymes and insulin. Gonads, the reproductive glands, testes and ovaries. Insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Adrenaline, a hormone that increases heart rate and energy levels during stress. Humoral pratikriya, humoral response, the aspect of immunity that is mediated by macromolecules found in the extracellular fluids. Glucocorticoids, steroid hormones that regulate metabolism and immune response. Serotonin, a neurotransmitter that affects mood, appetite, and sleep. Circulatory system. Rakt blood, the fluid that circulates in the cardiovascular system. Hriday heart, the organ that pumps blood throughout the body. Dhamniya arteries, blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart. Shirai veins, blood vessels that carry blood toward the heart. Keshikai capillaries, the smallest blood vessels where gas exchange occurs. Raktadab, blood pressure, the pressure of circulating blood on the walls of blood vessels. Plasma, the liquid component of blood that carries cells and nutrients. Rakt Koshikaye, blood cells, the cells found in blood, red, white, and platelets. Anemic, a condition marked by a deficiency of red blood cells or hemoglobin. Cholesterol, a type of fat found in the blood. Respiratory system. Shwasan, respiration, the process of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Phepare, lungs, the organs of respiration. Trachea, the windpipe connecting the larynx to the lungs. Bronchus, the major air passages from the trachea to the lungs. Alveolus, the tiny air sacs in the lungs where gas exchange occurs. Oxygen, the gas essential for life that is inhaled during respiration. Carbon dioxide, the gas expelled during respiration. Vayu ki matra, tidal volume, the amount of air inhaled or exhaled in a single breath. Shwasan dar, respiratory rate, the number of breaths taken in a minute. Vayumarg, airway, the path through which air travels to the lungs. Digestive system. Pate, stomach, the organ where food is digested. Ant, intestine, the organ where most digestion and absorption of food occurs. Mutrashay, bladder, the organ that stores urine. Pittashay, gallbladder, the organ that stores bile. Liver, the organ that produces bile and detoxifies substances. Pachan enzyme, digestive enzyme, proteins that help